Welcome back to Wild Pines Farm. Today we have a seed haul video for you guys. All of these seeds are actually from Etsy. Ben went on a little shopping spree, so it's gonna be a surprise as to what we have here. We have 4 different shops that he ordered from, so let's just jump right into it. The first one is from CZ Grain. I'll take this one over.
Sure. Yeah, so I noticed that this shop had some buttonbush, which is a native shrub that we've got like 1 or 2 plants of. Tiff got me one for, I think, our anniversary.
Yeah, our first anniversary.
And then, so I got some seeds to also grow out some more to be able to, spread that throughout the farm here. So yeah, they had a really good deal on it, and looks like good quality seeds. So
I really like, I haven't seen one in person before. Can we get it to focus?
Very unique flowers.
That's what I want to show, but it's not. There we go. There we go.
There you go.
They're really interesting. I can't wait to see one in real life.
Yep. Yep. Hopefully we can get some flowers maybe next year on the bush we already have planted. But I think it'll take a few years from seed to get flowers, but still a cool plant. Supports, I think, a few different native moths and butterflies and stuff like that, so be good to get this out on the farm.
The next one, let's go for, actually I want to move on to this one since it's just floating.
It's the flowers one.
This is a flower seeds for all. I think this must be the one you kind of included me in on.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe. It comes, seeds for all? Seeds, yeah, flower seeds for all. Comes in this nice little bag.
Nice write-up. You got a write-up for each of the different flower types and how to plant them and stuff like that.
So, alright. We've got Cinderella. I think this one was the lilac, wasn't it? It doesn't say. Because I already have the peach Cinderellas, so I wanted to check out the lilac. I'm pretty sure, oh wait, no, it says free on it.
It says mix, so I think that's just extra.
Okay, so yeah, they're
extra
just
zinnias.
Cinderellas, so either maybe a mix of the peach and the lilac or something. But I guess this is our little free gift. And then we have creamy white marigolds. I'm excited for these. We did a lot of marigolds this year, and they're really nice. And having a creamy white color one that'll go with a lot of different arrangements and bouquets.
We really only had the yellow and orange this year, right?
Right. They weren't even really that great. A lot of them were singles, so. Here's the Queenie Lemon Peach Zinnia. I don't know why I'm even showing. Queenie Lemon Peach. I actually wanted to get this year, but it was sold out everywhere. It's really pretty. But love some zinnias.
We got 15 seeds of that.
Yes. So. Yep. And then last one, we have the White Bernary Giant Zinnias. So this will be good. Instead of having the mix where you kind of don't know what colors you're going to get, now we know we have the white, and again the white just really goes, it's just like almost like a filler at that point where I could just throw in a bunch of different ones for different arrangements.
Yep.
But that's everything from the
flower seeds for all.
I'm surprised that one wasn't the one with the lilac Cinderellas, because I remember me getting that one when you ordered, but it must be in one of these other ones.
Maybe.
Alright, Southern Seeds is our next one. Let's see. Woo. This one comes in this nice little tiny package. Let's see, they're so small. Okay, hold on. Yeah, you take that half. We'll alternate.
Cool.
So the first one I've got is Wild Licorice. You know more about that one than I do, but
I think this is the Glycyrrhiza lepidota. I want to say that most of these are native plants. I might be wrong.
It kind of seems like it.
I think most of these are native plants or herbs and stuff like that. So trying to get more native plants in our food forest and just added to the farm around here. So I think the wild licorice is a plant that has a similar use as true licorice and a similar taste. So we'll get this one out and see how it does, probably in the food forest. But yeah, cool. Wild licorice.
All right, your turn.
So another one similar to that is blue wild indigo. So I don't think this is the one that's primarily used for making indigo. That's like a different plant that's really more tropical and not frost hardy. So this is, I believe, our native blue wild indigo. So I think it does have similar dye uses, but it's not the same like true indigo color. So I want to say this one's also a legume as well. So it's a nitrogen fixer, I think, might be wrong. But another one that we'll add to the food forest to just increase biodiversity.
All right, are we ready for the smallest seeds I've ever seen?
Oh yeah.
Mugwort.
Yeah. So this one's not native, but it's a medicinal herb that's very, very popular in herbalism. You can see how tiny the seeds are.
It is not going to focus on this.
They're really,
they're
really
so small.
But yeah.
It's crazy.
But this is a really popular medicinal herb with a lot of different uses in herbal medicine. So one we try to not let go too crazy because it can become a little bit, invasive-ish, but we'll manage it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next one. Now I am pretty confident that this one's a native one. So this is our evening primrose. So it is a native flower that, it does well in meadows and stuff like that. So we'll probably put it in some of our pastures or in the food forest and stuff like that. So, yeah.
And then we've got witch hazel.
Yep, it's a cool native plant. It's witch hazel, if you ever buy that product for skincare and stuff like that, it can be made from the witch hazel plant, which is a native hazel plant. So mine is creeping thyme. I almost said thyme. I always almost do that, but creeping thyme. So this one's a really good ground cover. Non-native, but it is a really good herb to have in the garden. Really good for teas and using as seasoning and stuff like that. So I'm not sure what color this flowers, or even if it would flower here, because we do have frost and stuff. So, but yeah, we'll use this one and get that out in some gardens as well.
And we've got mountain mint. They also have really tiny seeds.
Yep. So that's a native that I've, while foraging and stuff, I've tried to look for, but I've really not found a lot of it around here. So wanted to get that also into some of our gardens and into the pastures. Let's see, the next one I have is borage. So it's a blue borage. People say this in so many different ways too. Yeah. Borage, I don't know, but it's borage to me. But it's a cool herb, I guess. You can eat the flowers. Just a really good pollinator plant as well, good companion plant. So we'll be using this in the garden, kind of like a companion flower plant.
And then the last one I have, there's one more after this, but I have a lemon balm.
Yep, so herb, really good for teas and stuff like that. I think it's kind of like sage and stuff like that, where it'll kind of spread a little bit through rhizomes, through roots, but I'm sure we can manage it pretty well and make use of it. We like herbal teas, and that's a great one for herbal tea. So. All right, last but not least, we have black cohosh, or bugbane. I've never heard it called that, but that's an interesting common name. But yeah, black cohosh is also used in medicinal herbal medicine and is a medicinal plant.
Is it commonly used to keep bugs away?
I've never heard that,
bane?
But I think it's actually used for a bunch of different things. But yeah, black cohosh is really cool. It's a native plant. I think you actually use the roots on it, but we would want this to kind of spread through our woods. It does really well in kind of low light or half shade, so we can kind of add that to forest edges and stuff like that. But again, native flower to just add to the farm, and also has some medicinal uses as well. So,
all right.
Cool.
That's it for that.
That's it, and that was who?
Southern Seeds.
Southern Seeds.
Here's a little envelope. Now we have one left to go, and these are the Seed Geeks. Classic.
Nice.
Let's see what we've got. Show this. Oh, is that it? Let's see. All right. Well.
I think we got a duplicate.
Yep, we've got witch hazel.
Yep. So this one's actually Ozark
Different.
witch hazel, which I can't remember exactly, but it is a kind of cultivated variety that has been grown, you know, for medicinal uses.
And then I guess there's only 2 in here.
I think so.
The last one is Maximilian Sunflower.
So this is one of our native sunflowers. I believe it's perennial, right?
Yep.
Yep, perennial. Native to the Great Plains. So this is one we'll probably add to, you know, the edges of pastures and into some of our meadows that are more like wildflower meadows. And yeah, excited to get that one out.
All right. Well,
Cool.
a lot of fun stuff.
So Seed Geeks, flowers for all.
Don't ask me. I blacked out.
Southern seeds, and then what was the first one?
I don't
CZ grain.
Yes.
All 4.
Okay. Yeah. Goodness. I'm probably most excited for, I know you're excited for a lot of the native stuff. I'm more excited for a lot of the flowers from the Flowers for All one.
Yep. A lot of the stuff I got and am really excited about though is going to be kind of like a lot of work, because like if you grow it in pots and try to plant it out, you know, it takes up space over the winter and stuff like that. But for ones where I had more seeds, maybe I'll kind of direct sow in some areas and see how they do. But yeah, I mean, a lot of like, I found one witch hazel in the woods, but I'd like to, you know, I'm really excited for that. What else? I mean, there's just a lot. There's a lot of cool stuff in the Etsy haul. Like that's why I go to these Etsy shops, because you get stuff that you can't find anywhere else. So,
Yep.
yeah.
All right. Well, that is going to wrap up today's seed haul. Stick around to subscribe, because you'll see probably mostly all of this in coming videos in our harvests, our tours, etc. We want to thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and we will see you next time.